We got Khama Worthy back here on the program. He's going to be taking on Jai Herbert coming up here at UFC Fight Night on October 23rd. Khama, how's it going, man?
Going good, man.
You know, you were telling me off air, you're at the hotel already. When did you get into Vegas?
Well, I actually did my camp out here. So I've been out here for like the past almost 4 weeks or so. So I've been trained at Syndicate.
Oh, cool.
Out here and stuff. So.
And what made you choose Vegas of all places?
I've been thinking about the switch. Like I came out here before, and I was like you know, just being in Pittsburgh. I have my guys I train with, and there's like a couple other guys, but there's not really a whole bunch of guys to grab from. And then just as unique of a fighter this guy is, he's pretty tall, he's pretty lanky, and I don't really have many guys at all to work with back in Pittsburgh with that type of range and stuff. So I came out here to Syndicate, and I mean, basically, my manager is really cool with the guys over, the coaches and staff over at Syndicate and stuff. And I come out here already to check it out. John Wood's pretty cool. I like the way he runs his program out here. His awesome coaching staff will go along with it. And like you have the PIs you can get worked on and stuff like that. So that kind of
excellent. So how long has it been total that you've been in Vegas? I know the last fight didn't go the way you wanted. What did you sort of take away the most from that performance that you're bringing into this fight?
Nothing. Yeah, 40 fucking seconds. No, I mean, like, you know, I mean, it's fighting. Like everyone keeps asking me, like, oh, what did you? I'm like, dude, what can you? Like, I kind of understood what I did wrong a little bit, like a little bit of mental lapse, a little bit of too much relaxation. I mean, but it's just it sucks. Like that's just our job. Like you can't, like you can kind of take it away, but then it's like, yeah. But you can't take that too much into the next fight. You know what I mean? Like you can kind of try to fix the mistakes, but if you try to overdo this, and then you're like, oh, you're not doing this naturally and stuff.
Yeah,
so
and I think that's what people kind of forget about fighting. Like you have a bad day at work, you go in the next day, no one even remembers. It's no big deal. But with a fighter, you can't fight for a couple months or whenever, right? So it's always sort of lingering.
I actually had a really good camp, and that was the thing. Like usually, like my camps, like oh, something shitty happens, this happens, like oh. Like you know, not a good, but that was actually a really good camp.
Jai Herbert, 10-3 record, UK guy. What do you know about him? How do you feel like you match up against him here?
He's tough, man. Like he's lost. He's been finished twice in the UFC, but he's fought some two tough fucking opponents, man. He's a tough guy. He has some really good, tricky stuff. I like the way, I actually like the way his style and how I'm a pretty familiar guy. One of my main teammates, John Diaz, who fights pretty much like he does. I get that look a lot and stuff. So I think I'll be able to deal with him pretty easily. Not easily, but pretty well, and come out with a W. Who
are you mainly working with at Syndicate? There's a lot of bodies in that gym. Is there any sort of main training partners there, or who are some of the bodies there?
I got there's a lot of tall guys out here. There's a lot of like really tall guys, and then we have hookers actually here training at Syndicate as well. So that's been a blessing as well. So it's just a lot of guys. Him, Brandon, lots of good tall guys. And they all fight like Wood style of fighting. So it's a lot of like pinpoint accuracy and power and stuff like that. So it's been a real good camp.
I know when you go to a new gym, sometimes you kind of gravitate towards certain people. Is there anyone like that for you so far since being there?
Yeah, actually, my man Brandon, he just had his he had a short notice fight in the UFC. He
Jenkins,
lost,
right? Yeah.
Yeah, he took the fight on like 3-day notice. He's a super cool dude. So he's kind of like really been like just whatever I need. Like yesterday, I was doing like some fight preparation stuff. He came on his off day just to make sure I can get. He was all hurt and stuff. Still came in to help me out and stuff. So him, like really everyone up here is super cool. But he's really just been he has really good. He's had kickboxing experience. He's a phenomenal striker. He's long. He's lanky, and so he's been giving me most of my work and stuff, just because he's very similar to my opponent. He's very similar. Do you see yourself
with this camp now doing this on a regular basis for your upcoming camps, or I guess just sort of, you know, fight to fight kind of depends? Because I know it's tough. You're away from your family right now.
Yeah, but no, I'll probably. It sucks. This is my first time doing a camp away from family and stuff. But yeah, I'll probably be coming out here. I'll definitely come out here for my camps from now on. Yeah, this is where I'll be coming out to.
Cool. And how about the weight cut? Always going well. We always talk about this because I remember you used to fight at 45. That's not doesn't suck as much, right?
Me and him were both joking about that because I was like, yeah, no way in hell I'm getting back down to 45 ever. Yeah, I mean, weight cut's going good actually because like all I'm doing is just training. training and sleeping and eating, training, sleeping, eating. Now it kind of sucks because something like as you get to the end, like you're not training as much because you're like kind of tampering off, giving your body a break, and then you have free time. So then you like want to snack on stuff, so you can't snack. but but yeah, weights pretty much on point and stuff. Thank God the PI is back open, so the sauna's back open, so we're not using those stupid little square things like little personal saunas because those suck and those so like I was in finally got into the sauna just the other day just to get my body used to like the sweat thing. It was nice, like it's like almost 200 degrees. It's a hot tub and it's an ice bath, so that all freaking really like helps a lot. Really,
how much has the confidence gone up leading into this fight, knowing that you're training with really high level guys? Not to say you weren't back home, but in Vegas you've got like everything you need, right? You've got the good training partners, you've got the PI, you got meals provided, right? You don't have to worry about having to make your own stuff. Like that's gotta just knowing that you've kind of done everything you need to do going into a fight, that's sort of you're covering all areas, so to speak.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't really say it's like a confidence. Like my confidence always, I think I get to try to keep it at the same level. I believe in my skill and what I'm capable of. But yeah, it's just I know that I'm just putting everything I can. I mean, I turn 35 tomorrow, so I'm getting like I'm old, So I just want to make sure if I'm doing this, I'm actually putting the proper preparation in, I'm making the proper sacrifices and doing the things, just giving it all that I have. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to give it all that I have. So that's just a good feeling. Because sometimes in fights, you're like, oh well, I could have done this, I should have done that, I could have done that. So now I'm like, okay, well, I'm doing everything, I'm taking time away, all this stuff, et cetera, and I'm pushing forward, and this should be good.
Who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
I'm gonna have my my same cornerman that I have before for the fight. Like this is my first time coming out here and working with the coaches and stuff like that. So for now, I'll just be
okay. Cool. How do you see this fight playing out on October 23rd? What's your prediction? How do you see it going down?
I'm definitely gonna win. There's just a lot of different ways. I can see myself subbing him, and I can also see myself knocking him out as well. So I mean. But I can also see it going 3 rounds. Like he's a crafty veteran, so I can see that as well. So I'm just going there to get the W. That's all that matters to me.
How many more fights do you have left on your contract? Do you know?
I think I have 2 left in my contract.
Gotcha. So this one and then one more after that, and that's usually when you renegotiate, right?
Of a good performance and kind of spectacular, we just renegotiate instantly.
There you go. And last question before we get out of here: what's downtime looking like? You're in the hotel. Probably making calls back home, but watching any Netflix, any video games? What have you been doing when you're not training?
I don't really play video games, but I have been watching a little TV. I watched a couple of things. I'm watching on Netflix that Untold. It's like a 30 for 30 about sports athletes and stuff like that. Those are freaking phenomenal. I watched those. And then I started watching this new show on NBC called You Are something about like the earth cracks and people fall back in time or some shit. Just something to get your mind off of training and like kind of go in a little different place and stuff. So those been cool. I might even go see the new James Bond movie like once fight week starts, like this after I have my last hard training session, just to like ease the brain up and think about different stuff.
Khama, thanks for the time, man. Always a pleasure. Anyone you want to thank, any sponsors, any social media, I'll give you the last word.
No, man, I just want to thank everyone for all the support. My gym, my family, everyone, and yeah, and all my fans. And if you want to follow me, go ahead and hit me up on Instagram, the Death Star _1. My Twitter, I don't know what happened. I got kicked off of Twitter for something after I got it back after it was hacked. So UFC, maybe they can help me out with that. But yeah, follow me on Instagram.
Cool.